group. We are from group 5. Here we will explain the explanation text.
Here we will explain cause and effects and a sequential explanatory text. For example, we will explain the causes and effects of global warming and the sequential of the digestive system. Title: This is a short statement about the topic. Definition of the thing or process. Description of the parts or elements in the process. Process: how the thing or process works. Application of the object, machine, or process.
I am sure my friends are familiar with the word explanation because in the world of education, even in everyday life, we usually meet explanations. Maybe from our teachers, our parents, even our friends. This explanation is an example of an explanation text. For example, I once explained something to my friends. When my friends asked, how was the learning process? Or how was the process of human creation? Etc. Then I explained to my friends about it. This explanation is an example of an explanation text.
What is an explanation text? An explanation text tells your audience how something works or why something happens. Explanation detail and logically describe the stage in a process, such as the water cycle, or how a steam engine works. Other example could be how a law is made, or why we blink when we sneeze.
Definition of explanation text. Explanation is a text which tells processes relating to forming of natural, social, scientific, and cultural phenomena. Explanation text is to say why and how of the forming of the phenomena. It is often found in science, geography, and history textbooks. General structure of explanation text. 1. General statement. General statement stating the phenomena issues which are to be explained. 2. Sequence of explanation. Sequence of explanation stating a series of steps which explain the phenomena.
Purpose of explanation text. 1. Explanation is a text which tells processes relating to forming of natural, social, scientific, and cultural phenomena. 2. To explain how or why something happens.
Language features of explanation text. 1. Using simple present tense. 2. Using abstract noun, no visible noun. 3. Using passive voice. 4. Using action verbs. 5. Containing explanation of the process.
Digestive system. The first digestive process takes place in the mouth. The food we eat is broken up into small pieces by the action of teeth. Mixed with saliva, a juice secreted by glands in the mouth. Saliva contains digestive juice which moistens the food, so it can be swallowed easily. From the mouth, food passes through the esophagus or the food passage into the stomach.
Here, the food is mixed with the juice, secreted by the gas in the stomach from several hours. All the time, the muscular walls of the intestine are squeezing, making and moving the food onwards. In a few hours, the food changes into The are soon absorbed by the villi microscope. Brain projections from the intestine walls and passed into the blood.
Global warming. As we now know, global warming, which is happening right now, has a very big impact on natural conditions, animals, and humans. Well, do you know how global warming, which has a particularly serious impact on life, happens? To know the process of how this phenomenon occurs, see the following explanation. The process starts when sunlight sends the earth where most of the heat is absorbed by the earth and half of it is reflected back onto the air or atmosphere. Sunshine returning to the air is trapped by gases in the atmosphere such as carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, methane, water vapor, and so on. This event is known as the greenhouse effect.
Solar radiation on the Earth's atmosphere makes ozone layer get thinner and makes the sunlight which shines the Earth become hotter. The greenhouse effect also causes the sunlight which is reflected back onto space is reflected back into the Earth. This phenomenon causes the Earth continuously getting hotter. This condition is known as global warming.
Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.